He was the first Just Dance streamers I rated back in the days, and now we're going to get to know his backstory on streaming. Please all welcome SilverPaws. Hello, Silver! Hello, hello.
Hi, thank you guys
Hey.
for having me.
Of course, of course. Thank you so much for agreeing to do Wavy Talks with me. It's actually, I've been meaning to message you back in the days about this, but I've just been so shy.
No, you have nothing to be shy about.
Thanks, I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm really grateful that you get to know you get to join Wavy Talks and we could talk about your life and the whole thing in general because I know you've been busy lately, and
Oh yeah,
yeah, and we're excited to to know what's going on with your life and all of your members know what's been happening with you, and yeah, I'm really excited. Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. So I want to ask, this is the first question, but when did you start streaming?
I probably started streaming like 3, maybe 4 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I really started taking it seriously, like right before the pandemic hit,
Yeah.
and yeah, so it was
Mm.
about that time. But I've only been affiliated for about 2 years of that time.
I see. Yeah, because I you know what? There's a lot of people that I met on during the pandemic on 2020. Like a lot of people I met on streaming. That's where I started my YouTube career again, actually in 2020. So it's been like
Hmm.
6 years. But yeah, but I didn't know they actually started in the pandemic. I've been researching your whole life while I was writing down your questions. But it's really amazing how you've been doing this for like 3 years, if I'm correct. 2023.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been almost doing
roughly.
it
Yeah.
for 3 years. Yeah. So how are you been liking streaming so far?
Streaming is very good. My biggest issue is I can get very consumed with it and sort
Yeah.
of block out everything else because
Yeah.
it's pretty addicting.
Mm-mm.
Being surrounded by people who just want to like talk to you all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you there.
But it's pretty great. It's nice to just sort of sit down and do whatever I want to do on stream, and people just sort of enjoy doing that with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's actually I totally get what how you felt, like talking to viewers. Because personally, for me, I've experienced it fewer times. I think I experienced it last night while streaming. So yeah, it was pretty hard. But hey, we're I'm actually very happy. We're all happy for you that you enjoyed this type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I actually have met Silver. I did say in the intro. I've met him. I think I was finding a person during. I was like, oh hey, this guy's live, so I rated him. But I didn't expect that I would stay in that stream for like the longest time. I was like, how is this
Yeah.
guy still live for like 6 to 8 hours? Like, oh, he can do that. But yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I haven't been talking a lot lately in your streams, but I've been lurking and talking. I mean, you haven't been streaming for a while. I didn't even know that you haven't been streaming for a while, but it's totally fine. We
Yeah.
understand your lives. Yeah. I want to ask this next question, but what do you enjoy from streaming since you have been streaming for like 3 years?
I think this just goes back to the biggest thing of I get to do what I want to do
Yeah.
and people are there to enjoy it with me. It's sort of like instead of like watching a show, it's like I am the show, you know what I mean?
Oh
And
yeah, I
that-
get
that-
ya.
It kind of sounds narcissistic to be like, oh, well, the world revolves around me, but in this sense, like the stream does, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the world.
Oh.
Yeah, the world of streaming revolves around you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it's personally, I feel like you have felt this before, but have you felt like being so awkward when starting a stream? Like live conversations, things like that?
Every time when I hit the go live button, it's still incredibly awkward for me. Like I still like,
Same.
oh, I
Yeah.
can't help it.
Yeah, it's really weird because like it's really amazing how when you go live, people are there, but it's for us too. I also feel what you're feeling when starting the live button. It's really weird.
Yeah.
It's really weird because like I get to talk, and then sometimes my dad comes in the room. Is like, I feel like he has like this weird face going on that I just can't see. It's like, who are you talking to? And like the chat just goes in alert box. It's really weird, but yeah, I don't know why we have that feeling. But whenever I start, I was like, okay, we're live, but what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just used to
Yeah.
watching streamers, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah. While I was researching for your info to ask questions for WavyTalks, I saw that your name, SilverPaws, is very unique. Did not know what the name is all about. So I want to ask, how did you come up with the name SilverPaws?
That's a really good question that I
Yeah.
feel like I haven't been asked as many times as a lot of times I'll be like, oh, that's an interesting name. Where'd you get that? I just feel like that's such a common question. And I don't think I get it a lot.
Yeah.
It's a good question. I actually got this name because back when Overwatch was still pretty new,
Yeah.
I was playing like a lot of it. Like I was a like grinder for the game.
Oh.
And I noticed that a lot of people just on the Blizzard launcher itself, their names were like it was like a part of an animal and a color. And I had a really cringe name before, and so I changed it to SilverPaws, and I wanted to pick a part of an animal and a color that I had not seen.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, people's name were like Red Fox or like Yellowtail or, you know, stuff like that. And I just picked and I also like wanted to start like a YouTube channel and stuff. And I thought that like SilverPaws would just be like a super easy logo to make, like just a popper that was like silver. Yeah. And then it just kind of stuck around.
I see. What was your old username? I'm curious now. We have to know this.
It's so bad. I was a huge like nerd. I mean, I'm still a pretty big nerd.
We're all
now,
nerds.
But yeah. This was when I was like watching a lot of Sword Art Online, and it was Kiriko at the time. Yeah. Or wait, not Kiriko. What the fuck's his name? The main character in Sword Art Online.
Oh, I don't know what that game is.
I forgot. But yeah, it was his name. And that was a very long time ago, and I was like, this is so cringe. I hate that my name is this anime character, because that's just so weird. And I was like, I have to change this shit. So
yeah, I totally get you. Because you know, like SilverPaws, like how did this guy get it? Like it's really simple. It's like, okay, now we know it's from Overwatch. But hey, I love the squad names. Pretty good actually. Yeah, it's pretty good. Love the squad names. So wait, did you when that happened, like that SilverPaws creation, were you playing the first Overwatch or the second one?
That was the first Overwatch.
Ah, I see. So it was like a long time ago then.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure when, but I remember Sombra was like very recently released.
Oh, so that's like 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just guessing it's 2015. Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah. So I feel like a lot of people have asked you this before, but personally for me, I haven't asked this. So on your streaming titles, you know, like people, I for sure have, you know, found out that people asked about your streaming titles, but what is up with the goofy streaming titles?
Okay, so my stream is very much like, I'm gonna do what I want, and you can either like it and stay, or like, you know, like there's the door, like you are welcome to leave.
That's the door.
Yeah, that's the door. Feel free to leave. No offense to anybody who doesn't like it, but it's just kind of like, this is just what I want to do. And the streaming title to me, I'm pretty sure like it's not like a YouTube title, you know what I mean, where it like doesn't really matter. People are either gonna click on your stream and like it or not. I don't think the title matters that much.
Yeah.
So I just kind of fill it with like random bullshits. And there's also the streamer XQC. I'm sure you've heard of him or seen him.
I think I've seen that person before. I think I heard of him before. Or her.
Yeah.
Him, her, I don't know.
Him, yeah.
Yeah.
But he also has these like wacky stream titles. So I sort of copied that of line of thinking, and yeah, that's where they come from.
The inspiration happens, you guys. Yeah, but personally for me, I don't normally pay attention to the stream titles, but I normally pay attention to the streamer's personality and the likes and dislikes. So that's why I never really saw your streaming titles until I was writing down your questions. Like I never knew the fact that he would do these types of streaming titles. I was like, you know what, let's just hang out with, you know, with Silver, talk about his life, things like that. And I was like, oh, he has these goofy stream titles that I did not know. But yeah, I totally get what you said from like the streaming titles, because as a YouTuber for like 6 years, I have been very consistent on the titles of my YouTube videos, and people have been like doing Twitch titles very weird, unique, like yours, and I totally get your perspective right there. But to be honest with you, just watching your stream and not looking at the stream titles, like enjoying your stream, enjoying you dancing has been very funny. We don't judge Silver's dances. We don't judge him. It's very funny. It's very goofy. That's why I wanted to bring it up. Yeah, and I'm the one who's goofy dancing right now. That's why I smile every time. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening to me. But yeah, you guys have to watch him dance. He's pretty awesome. Also, I love your diamond sword in the background. I haven't seen that in a while. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, man, I have like this big blank wall. I just kind of, and I like have these like things. I just need to hang them up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I just realized that I'm wearing a green shirt and I have blue lights. It's kind of like matching your walls. It's like there's something weird in here. It's a combo. I just realized that. Yeah, but it's been a while since you have been streaming. I think it's been like a month, if I'm correct. Like,
I do think it's been a month. I mean, I could check my logs, but yeah.
Yeah, sure, you can do it.
The last stream, which
Yeah.
is not even published, was March 30th.
Oh
So
my
almost
god,
a
so it's
month.
been like almost 2 months then, because it's turning
Yeah.
May. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. Okay.
Yeah, but why haven't you been streaming lately? I feel like I know because I saw the video that you sent in the Discord the other day.
What video was that exactly?
It's like you miking something, like doing this mic over to someone.
Oh yeah. So I've been pretty busy with my major. I go to college and my major is digital media production.
Yeah.
So that's basically like filming and movies, commercials, all kinds of stuff like that.
What's your course in college? Film something? I forgot what it's called.
It's just digital media production.
Oh, there you go,
I was just
digital
talking
media
about
production.
classes.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see. That's why I was like, oh my god, this guy uses like TV shows and things like that's pretty awesome actually. I was like, did not know he does this.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
yeah.
that would be cool, but unfortunately, AI is like taking over everything.
Yeah, the
in
world's
my
taking.
field.
Yeah, like singers have been taking it, like like people have been like an artist has been singing to other different songs even though they haven't sing. Like it's been crazy. It's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary. Like you can get canceled from that over voice. Oh my god, it's a scary world out there. It's kind of like the what was that thing back in the days? It's the face thing where you can morph into someone's face and pretend that it's them. I forgot what it's called. It's
Deepfake.
deepfake. There we go. It's deepfake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's deepfake and AI has been very scary lately. That's why I'm like, "Ugh, I don't want to go to the internet anymore." It's been scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. But but looking at your studies and things like that, it's been amazing how, you've been studying digital media production. If it's okay to ask, how many years have you been studying that?
Well, I graduated high school in 2018,
Mhm.
and then I took the summer off, but then immediately went to college. So I've been there from like, I think I started in 2018. Yeah, 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. No, wait. I think I started in 2019. So about 5 years going on.
Oh, 5 years. So you've been studying for 5 years.
Yeah, but I did change my major twice.
Mm.
I was originally information technology with a major focus in ethical hacking. I said this is way too hard. And then I majored in instead for game design and animation, and I was like, this is cool. I really love video games, but man, I hate this fucking process of actually making them.
Yeah, it's
And-
difficult.
Yeah, and since I was doing YouTube like throughout this whole thing, just like silly like Overwatch or like Call of Duty montages and just other quirky videos like that
Yeah.
that I just enjoyed doing, I was like, fuck it, let's do something with that. Here we are. I graduate next year this time.
Fun next year. It's
Fine.
actually almost now. It's coming up on May. It's oh my god, this year's been going fast, so fast. I can't believe it's almost May. But yeah, we love graduating people. I love the courage of people graduating. I mean, I'm gonna graduate next month. It's gonna be so sad.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not gonna be fun. Moving on to things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know that you love playing games on stream. Obviously, it's not even a big deal. But since you love playing a lot of games, what is one game that you would play the whole entire stream, like just like one stream, just that one game, no changing games, things like that?
Back in the day when I first started streaming, it was only Overwatch.
Really?
Yeah, I would do like 12-hour streams of just sitting and playing nothing but Overwatch straight. Like no breaks, no like watching like TikToks or whatever in between.
Wow.
So I would probably go back to that. That's probably my roots. I would probably stick with that game for the entire time.
Yeah, I tell you, yeah, we love grinding Overwatch. I've been playing Overwatch and just been swearing at people, so we don't play that game anymore. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, I call them pigs, I call them trash bits. It's family friendly. I don't swear, you guys. I'm kidding. Okay, I think I did kind of swear, but that was just one time. Mom and Dad, if you're watching, hey. Yeah, they watch my interviews. Yeah. But you know what? Since uni and streaming has been your deal lately, or has been your thing lately in your life, I want to ask, how is your life? How has your life been doing from uni and streaming? Oh wait, do you work now or no?
Currently, no. I do have an
Mm,
internship
I
lined up
see.
for this summer, though.
I see. Yeah.
So for university, it's been going pretty well. Finals are coming up, and the
Awesome.
major that I'm in right now does not require any like tests. More so, it's actually more so like physical projects. So it's like, okay, we spent the first half of the semester teaching you how to like make a short film. Okay, now it's the end of the semester. Go out and film it. Get all have all your gear. You have to edit it, and you have to write a script, and you have to do all this stuff. And then your final project's due at the end of the semester, and hopefully it's good, because if it's not, like, your whole grade is basically riding on that.
Oh my God,
Um,
scary.
yeah. So that's been good. It's been a lot of work. And obviously, like, you can't really do all of that by yourself in such a short time frame. So people are constantly asking for help. So I've been helping a lot of other people, but it's been good. I like the experiences that I've been getting. And
Yeah.
then outside of university, it's been also pretty good. Um, I haven't had a whole lot of time outside of like university, but
Yeah.
I am trying to be like more social, specifically in the groups that I'm working on projects with, like
Oh, I
films
see.
and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. That's been pretty awesome to see what's been happening to your life lately because we've been inactive in your Discord server lately because of your busyness, and we don't blame ya. We don't blame ya. It's important to do
Yeah.
your studies. But yeah, people hearing this right now, you like your whole life, what's been happening. It's been great actually. It's been great to know. But we're down to the last two questions, and these are interesting. But yeah, I think I made like 11 to 10 questions. I was like writing them down. I was like, what to do? I was bored. Yeah, but you have been streaming for since again in the pandemic, and you have grown a community for like the longest time. So what is something you love about your community?
I'm not gonna say support, even though that's basically the answer.
Yeah, that's like the most basic answer, and people.
It's the most basic answer, but it's really the truth. And I know that like people watching this are like, oh, like, shut up, you're just some like streamer, and of course that's what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
But the fact that I literally get to like take like a whole month off, just fucking vanish, and then come back, and then like the same faces are still there to be like, oh hey, like, what's going on? Let's fuck around and play some video games, or like watch some videos and stuff.
Yeah.
That like means a whole lot, especially like what I said is like people are coming to me because they want to spend time with me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I've been coming there lately back in the day.
Yeah. So definitely that kind of like support is probably like the best thing about my chat. Especially I think I have sort of cultivated like a very like welcoming and like positive energy.
Yes.
And I can be toxic at times, especially when I play Overwatch, like you said.
Yeah.
But I think I think we're pretty positive.
Yeah, we're pretty positive with your community, things like that. That's why, people have been coming to your stream lately, from Just Dance to Minecraft and other games like that you do. You play a lot of games, so I can't keep up with the games anymore. Yeah, there's a lot of games people play, and that's why you love coming back to your streams for the positive vibes, the positive dancing, the funny, goofy dancing, yeah, things like that. But the last question, what is something that you will cherish throughout your whole streaming life?
Something that I will cherish? That is kind of a tough question. The biggest thing I think is the experience that I got from streaming. Like once I like through college, I was able to like follow people in my life, or through high school, I was able to follow people in my life, like in their footsteps, and like do what they tell me to do. And then once I got to college, it was like my life was like completely different.
Yeah,
it was like way harder to be like, it's like, okay, like I have this decision, like what do I do? And like people can like give me advice, but they have like never been in this position.
Yeah.
And so when I started doing like YouTube and streaming, like that was all like my own thing, you know what I mean? Like that was my whole own path. There was no one that I could really like go to and like talk about YouTube or like talk about Twitch.
Yeah.
Same thing with all the equipment. Nobody knows what the fucking XLR mic is. Nobody knows what the audio interface is. People don't know what OBS is, or at least like in my area that I know in real life.
Yeah.
And so like this whole thing was like my own path that I sort of carved out for myself. And so that experience of like teaching myself and learning from all of the mistakes and all of the issues, and then finding people like in my chat and everything who actually know how to help me.
Yeah.
Like that experience is probably what I'll take with me.
Oh my god, I totally relate to your story right there. That almost made me cry. Yeah, because yeah, like because when you've been doing it, when you've been doing YouTube and Twitch, like in school and things like that, people don't really know, like, like what mics are, what a chair is, like what type of
Hmm.
gaming chair, what kind of keyboards, Logitech, things like that, which I
Hmm.
totally relate to your story. When I started it, I don't remember, like when I came back to school in face to face, like people do not know what I do, so they just ended up
Yeah.
collaborating and finally found the one person that has been my best friend, and that's how we got a bond together, because he was a huge fan of me. But yeah, I totally get your side of the story where like you went to college and things like that, and people don't really know about you. Like in college, like in your college mates, do people know that you're a streamer?
Yeah, I'm actually the streamer guy
In your
around there,
college?
especially yeah, especially when I went to 2-2. Like I would talk to my friends about it. Like once I was finally like comfortable enough, like
Yeah.
opening up about it, because it's like that's a window to my life where they get to watch me outside of class,
Yeah.
but I don't get to look back. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
everything that I do is like broadcasted for them, but it's one way.
Yeah.
So I was very careful, but then people just started like jokingly like saying it out loud, so people know me.
Yeah.
And the further I got into the major, the more people could relate. But for the longest time, it was like all solo.
Oh my god, your life is like mine. Your life is like mine, because the whole school knows that I'm a vlogger. Like, why do I relate to your story a lot? Yeah, like, actually, you know what? Students and like your classmates knowing that you're a streamer, it's actually like bigger support, like they follow you,
Yeah.
they sub, it's bigger support. It's actually pretty amazing how they kind of set it out, like, hey, Silver's a streamer, you guys, shout it out, like there, like they would know that you're a streamer. But I also experienced the same way as you, where people in school would just see me vlog like a camera out there, and then they would ask me if I was a streamer or not. Then they saw me
Mhm.
vlog, and then a lot of people in my school knows that I'm a vlogger. They would ask me, "Are you this person named Wamdi Guzman?" I was like, "Yeah, that's me." I feel like this is gonna sound so weird, but I feel like I celebrate when somebody asks me that. But yeah, it's hearing your story of that part. It's really crazy, how you ended up being shy, don't know what to do, and then now to a streamer that most people are known about you. It's crazy to know about that. Yeah. But to be honest with you, getting to know your life, about your backstory, your streaming, and what's been going on with your life lately with uni, and then from streaming, I am very grateful that we get to talk about your life right here and talk about what's been going on, like some life updates lately. So I want to say again, thank you again for joining this interview with me.
Thank you, and shout out to your audience. You guys are awesome.
Yes, thank you. But yeah, I'll be putting Silver's links in the description below. You guys have to check him out. He's an amazing streamer. He hasn't streamed in a while yet, but he will be making a major comeback soon.
Yeah,
Yes, he will
we
be
are
making
so fucking back.
yes, he's making a major comeback soon, you guys. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, that is all really. Thank you all for watching. This will be released on Spotify as well. Actually, I'm just gonna let you know as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, it will be released on YouTube, Apple Podcast, Spotify, and then Google Podcast. That's all the streaming platforms that I have. But yeah, that's all really. Thank you again, Silver. I appreciate it.